More than 400 rabbis from around the world, including Israel, have slammed the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for demolishing Palestinian homes. The group, Rabbis for Human Rights, has called on Netanyahu to halt the demolitions, saying that the policy runs counter to international law and Jewish tradition. The group wrote a letter of protest to Netanyahu after he ordered that more than 400 Palestinian homes in the occupied West Bank be destroyed. The newly built houses were funded by the European Union. Israel says the prefabricated bungalows have been built illegally and therefore should be razed. Israel's house demolitions have already sparked an international outcry. Last month, the UN warned that the policy is making vulnerable Palestinian families homeless.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has instructed Minister of Military Affairs Moshe Ya'alon to go ahead with a plan to demolish some 400 Palestinian structures in the occupied West Bank because they were allegedly funded by the European Union. Netanyahu says these properties were built without permit.
The irony is Israel dealt with the Area C as if it is an Israeli area. As if it is not like an occupied area that Israel illegally is there with their settlements. And that's how it should be dealt with. And when the European Union funded the Palestinian tents or shelters in these areas, based on that, the reality that what the European Union is recognizing, that this is an occupied area.
Most of the new homes recently built are in the vicinity of Ma'ale Adumim, one of the largest settlements on edge of Jerusalem, Al-Quds. All temporary or permanent buildings in Area C that represents approximately 61% of the West Bank and is under Israel's full military and security control must have permission from Tel Aviv. However, Israel usually denies permits to Palestinian families in an attempt to force them leave.
Since it is under Israeli occupation, they do not grant Palestinians any license to build houses for the natural increase. And consequently, the Palestinians usually around their villages, they do build houses for the natural increase. Since Israel is seizing this area and do not give permits, they come and demolish these houses.
Palestinians say that the number of destroyed buildings has increased since 2011. In 2014 alone, Israeli forces demolished nearly 600 houses in Area C, displacing 1,200 people. That's in addition to hundreds of demolition orders issued last year. Even if these homes were not funded by the European Union, Israel would have anyways ordered to demolish them because the Israeli regime is used to home demolition orders as part of its efforts to seize Palestinian lands and expand the illegal Jewish settlements in the area. Mona Kandil for Press TV, occupied Ramallah.